We all know Albert Einstein, the dude who basically redefined what genius means. This man's brain worked harder than 1,000 scientists combined. He was out here solving problems most of us can't even pronounce, let alone understand. Einstein didn't just think outside the box, he blew the box up. He gave us the theory of special relativity, that iconic E=mc, and the photoelectric effect, the reason we even have solar panels today. The guy literally changed how we understand the universe. No surprise, he bagged a Nobel Prize. People were convinced Einstein's brain was something out of this world, like not even human-level smart. Even Einstein knew people would obsess over it, which is why before his death he specifically said, "No experiments on my body, just cremate me." But guess what? The exact thing he didn't want happened. On April 13th, 1955, Einstein passed away at Princeton Hospital. The doctor who performed the autopsy, Dr. Thomas Harvey, got a little too curious. So he secretly stole Einstein's brain. Yep, straight up took it out and hid it. Why? Because he just had to know what made this man so insanely smart. When Princeton Hospital found out, they fired him instantly. But Dr. Harvey managed to convince Einstein's son, Hans Albert, to let him keep the brain for research, all in the name of science. And that's where this wild journey began. Harvey wasn't even a top-tier neuroscientist, just a pathologist. But he took Einstein's brain to Philadelphia, snapped a bunch of photos, and then did something crazy. He sliced it into 240 tiny pieces, stored each one in a jar, and kept them in his basement. His wife hated it. Imagine walking into your basement and seeing jars of Einstein's brain staring back at you. She threatened to throw them out, they fought constantly, and eventually she divorced him. Harvey packed up and moved to Kansas, brain jars and all. He tried to study it himself, but honestly failed miserably. Lost his job, lost his medical license, and ended up working at a plastics factory. But he didn't give up. He mailed parts of the brain to top neurologists around the world, hoping they could crack the mystery. And 30 years later, boom. In 1985, the first study on Einstein's brain dropped. Over the next 28 years, scientists studied it like crazy and found something insane. Einstein's corpus callosum, the bridge between the left and right sides of the brain, was way larger than normal. Now here's why that matters. Your brain has two sides. Left side handles logic, math, language. Right side is all about creativity, music, and imagination. The corpus callosum is like the Wi-Fi that connects them. Einstein's Wi-Fi, ultra speed. His left and right brains were talking to each other 24/7, which meant he could blend logic and imagination effortlessly. That's why he could visualize the wildest physics problems in his head like a movie. Scientists also found his brain had a unique pattern that allowed faster neuron flow. Basically, a better data transfer rate in his head. More neurons firing equals faster thinking, sharper memory, and mental agility beyond human average. Turns out, when he was little, Einstein didn't even speak until he was 5. And when he did, he barely talked. He wasn't good at memorizing, couldn't even remember multiplication tables. But he was brilliant at understanding how things worked logically. At 12, he found a geometry book at home and mastered it in one day. By 14, he was already into integral and differential calculus. While his teachers were out here low-key terrified of his questions, he didn't just want to learn formulas, he wanted to decode the laws of the universe. And by 26, he'd published 4 groundbreaking papers that literally flipped science upside down. That's when he earned his PhD and his Nobel Prize, cementing his name forever as one of humanity's greatest minds. Most researchers today believe Einstein's brain wasn't just a genetic gift. It evolved through constant deep thinking, questioning, and problem solving. He trained his mind to go beyond limits, something anyone can start doing. And today, the preserved slides of Einstein's brain rest safely in the Mutter Museum in the US, each tiny piece still holding the mystery of the man who changed the universe. So, next time you doubt your own potential, remember this. Einstein wasn't born a genius. He became one by never stopping to ask why. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to drop a like, share this video, and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories. See ya in the next one.